Hello everybody, in this video I will show you how to generate a mission for creating a route for any orthophoto job, survey job or 3D mapping job of an area. I will use three different software: UGCS Pro, Litchi application and Litchi Mission Hub, and Google Earth. First, after installing and open UGCS software, you go to menu, create a new mission. You will have this screen, so you go on this plus on the top left corner of the screen, you click on it, and you create from scratch. You click next, you give your job, you give him a name, so test route for this example. You choose the aircraft you want to use. In this video I will use a G Mavic Pro. You click next. All the settings in this window are not relevant for the tutorial, so you press OK directly. So after that you will see some tools are being generated by the software. So the one we are interested in is photogrammetry tool. So you click on it and you will have all this setting. So flight speed, you can set it in Litchi, so it's not relevant to change it here. Just check you have your correct camera loaded in the setting. So the G Mavic Pro camera is loaded for this tutorial. So if you have a different drone with a different camera, just check your payload is corresponding to the drone you have, and the payload is correctly set to with all the optical setting you have to do. But generally UGCS have plenty of camera setting already set, so it's very useful. So for this video, G Mavic Pro. For the forward overlap, we will use 70% and the side overlap 30%. In photogrammetry, for the forward overlap, 60% is a minimum, 70% is good. But if you put more than 70% on any overlap, also for the side one, you will generate more data and more time processing in the post-production on any orthophoto software you will use. So put 70 on forward and 30 on side overlap. 30 is a good average because in the photogrammetry you have to be between 15 and 45. It depends of the reliefs of the terrain you will be on. Okay, so if it's a very flat terrain, 15% should be okay, but here we are in mountainous area, so 30 is a good value. So after that, you don't need to change anything. First of all, I will reset the north, and I will go and left click, or I will hold the left click just to move the map. With the right click holded, you can change the camera view. So I reset the north, and I will generate the area I want to survey. So for that, I recommend to make a square, or you can also make different shape of area, but a square is generally good. You have an overlap of what you need, and depend also on the mission. If it's a very long mission, just take a correct shape of your area. But on this one, rectangle, so I double click for first point, I go here for the second one, for the third one, fourth one, and I come back to the first one and double left click again. So now the software is generating all the waypoints corresponding to all the setting we give to him, the camera, the ground resolution, the forward overlap, the side overlap. And so just to show you what can be changed, if you put for example, 10 centimeter resolution, okay, you will have less waypoint, but less definition too, and your flight will be higher. Okay, you will have only 4 waypoints. That's good. If 10 centimeter is good for you, take this one. But I will go back to 3 centimeters. Alright, software is again generated the correct way. So what you have to retain on this tutorial, because we are going to use Litchi application, there is a difference between UGCS among ground level waypoint and Litchi above ground level waypoints. Okay, when you import the file I will create in Litchi, there is a big difference. So just remember which above ground level altitude you have. So on this exercise with 3 centimeters is 96.8 meters. All the waypoints have the same AGL, above ground level altitude, so just note it. But just note it, and we will use 97 in Litchi app because there is no decimal. Well, so to generate the file to import the mission in Litchi, you go to this gearbox here, icon on test route here, and you go down, you click on it, you go down, and you have export to KeyML. So you export to KeyML, where you want to put it. He's already named it with the name you give at the beginning of this video. So test route, okay, it's on my desktop. I save. Now I generated a KML file. So I will go on now on Litchi app. On Litchi app, you need to be connected to your account. Mine is on now. So just be aware that you need to be connected with the same information. Okay, you can connect yourself with emails or Facebook. So if you connect on Facebook on Mission Hub, you have to be connected with your Facebook account also on the app, and reversed. If you're on email, you have to be connected on email also on the app. So we are now on Mission Hub. We are looking at the area we had created the mission. So we go on mission. Oh, first of all, sorry, we have to go on settings. On settings, you need to put path mode to straight line, no curve turns. Why not curve turns? Because with curve turn you cannot incorporate an action on each waypoint. So with straight line you can. Straight line, and for the heading mode you put it on auto or TNW. It's already done. Why is that? Because if you put on custom, maybe your aircraft will fly backward, and if you have no obstacle avoidance at this area, you will maybe go to an obstacle. Just be aware that the Google Earth data elevation are not very accurate, but they are normally good enough to do the job. So, but I will remind you what to do during the mission. So just auto, close. Now you go on mission and you go on import. You click on it. You go for your file. So it's on my desktop. Test route KML. Open. Import to new mission. Okay, now on Mission Hub, we have all the waypoints. I will zoom a bit just to show you something. These values are the waypoint altitudes, and I told you there is a difference between the above ground level from UGS and Litchi. So you need to put a correct value of this altitude, but you cannot do it on Mission Hub. But first you have to save it. You go mission, save, give a name, test route, you save, and after that you go to the application. We are now on the Litchi application, iOS. So first of all, you need to be connected with the same account you created your mission on the Mission Hub. So you go tap on Litchi icon, top left corner of the screen. If you need to log in, you logged in, or if you already are, you can double check. After that, you need to go on Waypoint to be on Waypoint function and Waypoint. So to load the mission, you go on the folder icon on the left side of the screen, you tap it. It will load the mission from the cloud, test route, load it, and you have all the waypoints, magic. But remember, you have to change this altitudes. To do so, you need to select all your waypoints. And you can do that by tapping this spanner icon on the top right side of the screen. And after that, you tap the square with the blue plus. And on the bottom, you will have select all. So you tap select all, and all your waypoint will be selected. They will turn green. All right. So now we're going to edit them. In the same time of changing the altitude, we are going to give an action to each waypoint. This action will be to stop for 1 second and take a picture. So to do so, first you go on the top. I already set it to 97 meters, so you can change it with a plus, minus, or by hand, but you go by hand to be close, and with a plus to make it precise. But we don't want to be relative to home, as you can see on the screen. We want to be related to ground. So to do so, you tap on this home white button, and you will have these 3 options. So the one we want is ground. So on the left, top, down left. Now it's on the ground. We have the small star to confirm is okay. But now we need to go on the actions. Actions are here on the bottom. So first action on each waypoint, we will want to stop. So stay for on the top one, this one, stay for. And we will give instruction to stay for 1 second. So down. And second action on also each waypoint, it's take a picture, apply, and magic, Litchi app change all the altitudes and give actions to each waypoint. So now you have to save it. So tap on the disk, save mission, test as test route, okay, it will overwrite it, but is correctly set it. Just before your flight, okay, just go nearer as possible as the first waypoint on this mission is here. So go on this field, or there is also a track here. We can go by feet, not on the road. This is the road. So go nearer as possible. Turn on the photo function and tilt down completely your gimbal, and you can launch your mission, and the aircraft will start the mission. So also during the flight, just keep an eye on your aircraft and be ready to stop, to abort the mission or to pause it if anything happens. I don't know, a tree was on the way, because I told you, as I told you, the Google Earth elevation data are sometimes not very good, or if there is any other problem. Just be ready to stop. With the Mavic Pro, you just have to put it in sport mode. It will abort the mission, the aircraft will hover, and you will be able to take back the full control of it. Okay, we are now on Google Earth. I told you at the beginning of this video, we we use also Google Earth to check if something is wrong. So to load it, to load your file, because we generated a KML file, so we go to File, Open, sorry, it's French version, French. You go where it is. So we generated the test route KML with UGCS. And to double check, I will go back to the Litchi application. I will just clear, this is the old mission with the wrong altitude, so I will clear it without problem. I clear, I go, I open it. So yes, we have this, the file we generated and corrected with the application. So we opened it. And we have our mission on Mission Hub. So now I will export it as a KML, a new one, because it's a browser application and it's in my download files. So I will open it directly in Google Earth. So I will deselect the first one. So this is the one generated by Litchi. So with now in view, and I will check if the path is okay. As you can see, let's go with the ground level. There is a down, there is a up. So yeah, it's look nice for me, because just double check, because sometimes this Google Earth data are not very accurate, and you can go in collision and lost your drone. That's what we don't want at all. Thank you for watching.